Hello, hi. This is me again. This is for my journal entry 3. We're going on another stop in the pathway. I know you really can't see it. I'm going to upload a photo of this in the thumbnail of the video and in the submission. But this one is a lesson in race and class, and this is going to be in my high school years, and it's going to be taking place in my AP classes I was taking. So the prompt of this section is tell you a story in my schooling experience that made me think about the meaning of race and social class. So a time that made me really think about what is my race and social class was me going to high school, my AP classes. AP classes, as you know, is a program in the U.S. By the College Board that gives high school students a chance to earn college and university credits, which I took like 4 or 5 of them. I was able to pass like 3 of them, which kind of helped me, of course. The passing rate is about 65%, so it's you're likely to pass. But as you know, well, as you may not know, a lot of these classes are not available everywhere. I went to Nova High School, and it's a downtown Davie, good, very good area. So all the money from the area went into the school. One of the older schools in South Florida, so they were totally good. They had all the AP classes. They even had like stuff like German to learn. But well, anyway, whenever I noticed race in class, whenever my teachers would talk about the AP classes outside of my class, they always say, "This is my good class," or "This is my golden goose," or "These are the good kids," or "My favorite kids." And whenever they talk about the other students, it's always like negative. And these are always coming from teachers too, from the same backgrounds, which made it kind of sad. And also, a good way to kind of explain this as well, like me really recognizing race and class in these classes as well, in my AP classes, was whenever I would go into an AP class. I remember in my English literature class, I was the only black kid there. In my AP US history class, I was the only black kid there again. And my AP psychology class, there's one other black kid, and even then, um, everyone else will be like totally Caucasian, maybe some Spanish, but mostly Caucasian in this class. And even the teachers will sometimes like neglect us as a black, even like me and the other black kid will be like kind of neglected. Like we're not the most important part of the class, I guess, or not the most important student to be watched over. And the lady will always mix up our names too, even though like my name's Andrew. The other guy will be like Malcolm. We look nothing alike, but always pushing the two. And a good and in regards to class with the AP exams, I don't know if you know or not. I'm assuming you don't. Well, I do. No, you probably do know, but for the sake of the video, AP classes are only not only they are mostly pushed towards communities that can afford it or more likely to pass these classes. Like if you go like the inner cities, they're not gonna really have options for AP classes. Some of them don't even have access to like Algebra 2 classes. But when I was there, whatever, I was in my AP class, I noticed that taking away race from it, like a lot of kids were very well off. Whenever it was time to do a very expensive field trip, they were already paid off the next day. All the students drove like brand new cars. Like, it was 2017 when I graduated, but like 2017 vehicles to class. I remember one kid drove a Range Rover to class every single day. It wasn't like his father's or anything like that. It was his own vehicle. And even the friend of mine, who's also in the classes as well, we call him Kyle. He, how to describe it? Like his family, what like came from like real money. Like his grandfather invented something way back when. His father is like a big time banker, and like everyone was like really well off. And I really felt at that moment like, oh, there's a huge disparity between me and the other guy. And but going back to race in class, um, this is this experience is different from what I was taught at home. At home, like mind your own self, worry about yourself. If someone's richer or whatever, they earned it probably. That's usually how it kind of goes. Um, but only in school is when I really I kind of felt that strain of like we're not nearly towards the top. We're not nearly as economically fortunate as others. And back to race, I felt like at home whenever we're all black, of course, we don't really don't talk about race as much, except with regards to like police brutality stuff like that on the news, or watch yourself in public. But in education, um, in the AP classes, I felt like a token. I felt like the only person there. Like I wonder. I sometimes feel when I was a kid, I felt that did I really belong there, or did I really earn my way there? Which is a really sad thing to kind of think, especially as a child. Um, so yeah, that's pretty much it. Once again, here is my outline. A little point right here. I know it's backwards on the video, but I'll upload this to the internet. Have a good one.